Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Our mission here at the garage, guys, is to save you as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Today we're going to show you how to do the timing marks, how to align all the timing marks on a Dodge Stratus, the 2.4 or Chrysler Sebring, which is the same 2.4 engine, or PT Cruiser. The Dodge and the Stratus, I think they're from 2000 all the way to 2006. This is the 2.4 Chrysler engine, not the Mitsubishi one that they put in the coupes. And now what you need to do, you need to make sure that both sprockets, as you can see, both gears are showing with the arrow up, both of them. It's hard to show you this one right there. And now the timing marks, let me show you there, right there. Okay, right there. And what you need to do, you need to do not align them all the way. You need to go half a tooth advanced on the exhaust cap. And this is because when we install the new belt, we're going to use that half tooth to return the sprocket to the back to get the slack out of it. And what you need to do, of course, you need to get the new belt, and you start from the very bottom, which is the crankshaft pulley, and you need to make sure that it is all aligned right there. As you can see, this is where the mark is, and that's where the other one mark is. And now you start from the bottom, and then you need to go to the water pump right there, and then you need to go to the other pulley, the two gears on top, and the tensioner is the last one. Okay, we just installed the belt. As you can see, we still haven't tightened the tensioner, so we can show you those marks there. They align almost perfect. And okay, right there, let me see. And the one down there, it is perfect as well. As you can see, it's where it's supposed to be. And now what you need to do, you need a little ratchet, and now you need to go in the tensioner, in the hole there, and you need to turn the tensioner counterclockwise, so you give some tension to the belt. It's about that. You can kind of like feel it, and then you need to use a 13mm wrench or socket to get the tensioner tight. Do not forget to do that part, because and you'll need to be holding it with the ratchet at the same time, otherwise you will be risking to leave the belt too loose, which can result in hitting, like breaking the belt and hitting the valves. Okay, we got the tensioner tight, and what we're going to do now, we remove all 4 spark plugs. That way we will not be building any compression, and with a 19mm socket or a wrench, you go on the crankshaft, and you need to make at least 2 revolutions to make sure that everything is good, you're not hitting valves. If all of a sudden the engine stops, do not put pressure on it, maybe there is something wrong with the timing belt installation. So when you do 2 revolutions, that means that the engine did one whole cycle. It went through actually the 4 cycles, that's why it's a 4-cycle engine. And you'll be sure that you are not hitting the valves. And after you do 2 revolutions, go again and check if your timing marks align. That way you'll be 100% sure that everything is good and you have no problems at all. So that's the whole procedure, guys. Thank you for watching us. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful. Please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe. That way we can keep making these absolutely free videos. Guys, we have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can, guys, save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Check them out. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.